fight.
But we're going to start it off. It's going to be the first game in ET Cup. This is day 1, of course. Day 2 will be on Sunday. So we're going to see 3 games today. We're going to see the upper bracket quarterfinal, upper bracket semi-final, and lower bracket round 3. And all games will be best of 3. This is a normal enemy territory setup. We've got Duke going very aggressive on side. There's literally no one coming up against him. And Tony does actually get that 2-man. Very defensive play from Erase at the beginning. And it's sort of not been too bad for Tag though, because they had a short spawn. They just went ultra aggressive, and ultra aggressive works against ultra defensive. It's, you've got to remember this from Pokemon, guys. You've got to remember this from Pokemon. So we've got Fiji on the tank. He did get a couple of nade kills on that first push. And it looks like the allies are actually going to go for that CP. I'm not sure if they've got an engineer in place. They haven't, but they just managed to destroy it. They are making their way in onto the side area. And they have had to deal with a bit of spam already. But they are getting quite a few kills in. And they may be able to actually take over this side area. Tag not looking at the sort of standard they were the other day. CP has actually been built by the allies. And if this kill comes in on Aphesia, ooh, Tony could have had a bit of charge on that tank there. And Aphesia is actually going to be taken down and out for full. That's a nice start for Erase on this respawn of the Axis. But Lightning picks up a couple of rifle grenade kills to sort of equalise the situation. And I think Tag are taking control. This last medic coming in through side is actually Boss HK is going to take down one. And Lightning on hand again to deal with that. There's a 3-man push onto main. One medic is taken down. The Crossfire is pretty amazing from back. Medic's always on hand to just give that support. He knows when to look, when to not look, when to help, when to not help. As you see, now Medix is going to give up back a little bit. I'm going to watch Lightning the rifle. He might have got seen there. He did indeed. And he can hear some footsteps. It is his teammate, of course. And Aphesia doing some good work on main. I'm actually going to pick up the Dutchman. He seems to be taking an SMG engineer role now, particularly on Gold Rush. Much more used to seeing him as the medic on side or corner, sort of like in the position I think Kiraj is playing. He's going to eat a grenade from Tony, who propped that over main. And I'll go free cam just to check the sort of situation we're dealing with. No real pressure from side from the allies at the moment. They need to mount a significant push. Got 3 guys here, 4 in fact, maybe even a Panzer. I'll try and pick up Eugen. He's going to be on that respawn kill, and he's going to get the Panzer off. Not going to hit on anything, unfortunately, but they are getting a few other kills. Dixa, Crumbs taken down, both the UK national players, NC winning players, taken down on that respawn. That's a lot of experience gone in a couple of bullets, and it looks like Tag are gonna probably lose this stage. Nice pushing, I believe this is SA. He is taken down, and Lightning saves the day. The mine just managed to deal with that as well. And there's no other engineers in position. Tag are gonna be able to respawn and retake the main area. An engineer did jump in, but he's gonna get taken down as well. And Tag have done what they needed to do. Sort of that Lightning. I guess he was leaning on that in that corner area. Got kind of fortunate with that landmine on that Gib, but you'll take it. You'll take everything you can get. As we've now got 5-man main push from the allies. Aphesia, nice nade over the top. He knows they're coming main now. The mines are set up. I'm going to be on player. He's taking the last medic. He's got to have his needle out, but he doesn't want to. He's sitting back as the rest of his teammates just plow into all the bullets and spam from Tag. And 4 minutes off the clock already. They did look like they were putting some decent progress at that tank. They should have really had it, if not for some great play by Lightning. He's going to get taken down just from respawn. He's going to get a bit of knowledge on that main area. Kind of standard. He's going to have one person pushing towards main. They think he's pushed through already though. And we're going to stick on player now. He's got some long range shots onto Lightning. That's the danger man taken down for at least 5 or so seconds. The rifle grenade comes in from Tony, bounces off the Axis medic straight back into his own face. And Lightning is back up alive. Duke is picking up this double kill, trying to get in the Gibbs. Going for Gibbs rather than kills. He's going to get in quite a bit of damage on that remaining medic as well. And the respawn comes in for Tag. Are they going to have to deal with any spam on that respawn? Rifle grenade comes in from Tony. And I just sneeze like hell there. And I'm going to go free cam as well again. And we've got the Axis pushed back into spawn. They have managed to push out towards back. Medixa has cleared it out. And it does seem... I've got this weird feeling that Erase are only playing with like 4 or 5 players. They haven't really mounted that huge push on side. Well, the one time they did push, that you could get that big push on, they nearly got the tank. And that's what you need on Gold Rush. You need a massive, massive, overwhelming push. We see 2 or 3 guys coming in inside now. They're getting just destroyed by the Crossfire of Tag. I did see SA there, just trying to get a bit of a sneak on that back area. We're going to see if Medixa's going to be onto this. It's going to be hard. I think he might have heard that footstep. I heard that footstep. And we're going to probably see SA sneak in from the back area and get the tank. Nice play by SA there. He's going to be able to get away. Oh, he's not. Did he get away? I don't think they did. They repaired it and it got insta-destroyed. Unbelievable. I would be so mad right now. As Tag have only got 3 players alive on this respawn. An engineer could probably just run in and get it right now. Here it's going to be Tony. So the third try. They haven't got it away still. Finally. Crumbs gave him a bit of a fright. But it's been about 6.5 minutes. This is going to be of the Erase attack trying to come up against the Tag defense on that tank, and it's been too strong like for the first 4 or 5 minutes. They didn't really make any sort of progress at all. As you see, the dynamites go down at that CP area, and the barrier is not going to come up for the Tag guys. And I think there's going to be quite a bit of control for Erase at this barrier area. I'm going to switch up to someone on the defense. They're all dropping though, and I think this last medic here is going to get taken down by Tony, and he may actually be out on full here. That's a rare mistake from Crumbs, who's going to get taken down, but with I was going to say, with only a few seconds left. I don't have Shoutcaster, unfortunately, so I don't know how much time was left on that dynamite. I thought he might have had that. It would have been very close, like half a second. As now we've got SA setting up at this lower barrier area. He's just going to stop them taking over low CP. Stop them getting the build on that barrier as well. And although that doesn't do too much at this stage, it's just going to slow down the allies. They're going to have an extra engineer for a spawn. The tank is the main priority. They need to get that into position. As SA takes quite a bit of damage from a Luger. He does get taken down by a grenade in the end. And Tag are doing a reasonable job. They haven't really slowed down the tank too much though. They're relying on their first stage at the moment. Panzer, you heard it charge up. There maybe was a 3-man in his sights, and he was taken down with Medixa's, just saving his teammates. And it looks like Tag are fully set up at this third arch area. They've got that double old MG and a medic at old MG as well. Sorry, 3 guys at old MG, and maybe got someone in the bank. Standard, 1 in first, 1 in second. And they're going to have to deal with the Erase pushes again. Like I've said in the past, they're coming in 1s and 2s. They need that huge, overwhelming push. They need to have that 4-man like wave come across the middle of the courtyard, and it's just not happening. It requires quite a bit of team play and communication. I know a couple of these players are new to the lineup, and I think they are using a Merc as well, so that's not going to help. Doesn't matter how good a Merc is, how bad a Merc is. Oh, the Crossfire of Tag is just unbelievable. 5 kills picked up in like literally 1 second. And that's that entire push just shut down. And I didn't even see 5 players. So they're getting killed in like really pushed back positions. They're not even getting the chance to push up into third arch. They're getting killed at barrier, at the barrels as well. We have got a Panzer. He's going to try and take out someone at that old MG area. We're going to see it go across. It isn't going to hit anybody. Maybe a bit of damage comes in. Here come some allies finally. But we're not seeing that overwhelming push. They are grouping up heavily. Medixa's going to deal with that as well. Crumbs double kill. Medixa double kill. And Boss HK is the last man alive pretty much with an SMG. Although they are getting the revives in at first. I saw 4 or 5 guys there. Nice shooting from Boss HK. He's going to actually slightly open up this third arch area. He may be able to get that filled up as well. He got quite a bit of damage onto that filled up with his grenade. This is the push. They need to actually get onto third arch. I'm going to stick with Boss HK. He seems very, very up for taking over this third arch area. He does take down the field up and get in the gib maybe. And he's so unfortunate he didn't get in the gib. So it looks like the Axis are going to be able to retake third arch old MG area. As 3 allies are going to push into the front of bank. They are going to come up against the field up who is Medixa, I believe. He's going to get shut down. And Crumbs in a very usual role as that remaining medic in the bank. He's going to get taken down by Boss HK, so they're going to get a chance to grab the gold. But in the meantime, Aphesia has damaged the CP. And this is... It looked like it was going well. It looked like it was going well. As... where's the ally? Here he is. He's up against 2, and he's got a Luger and an MP40. Just drags his health down. And that's going to be it. Another push shut down for Erase. They need to follow on though. They have got the tag guys on the back foot. There's no defense at first. Not much of a defense at second. It's going to get taken down by Oxy. And we're going to watch him push through towards the revives in the middle area. But I didn't even see this artillery. It was magic. But they are going to spawn back as well. They haven't retaken that CP yet. And this is going to make things a bit easier for Tag. They're going to have a chance probably to reset up that third arch defense, which took about 2 minutes for Erase to break down. So, yep, here we go. Courage as the field ups. And Duke, and I believe Medixa and Crumbs in this sort of area as well. Here comes a bit of a big ally push though. But they're not looking towards the third arch, and just leaves Courage to get some free damage in. Medixa was getting that, did get that double kill though. And this looks strong for a Tag. They had their, I don't know, their moments of weakness. It didn't look too great right at the beginning. As we're going to see the allies start pushing across. It is again only 1 or 2 players. Although there is a 4-man push through the spawn area. This is pretty much their last chance to set a time here on Gold Rush. Remember, the winner of Gold Rush does not have any say in the second map. The loser decides the second map. I'm not sure what happens if it's a double full hold though. What happens there? Maybe it's elimination. Oh, he didn't want to go for that gib. He hasn't picked up the gold either. He's got a couple of axes to deal with. And I believe that's going to be it. Although Player has got a big double kill in, and he's got allies as backups. Nice triple kill from Player. He's gonna lead the way in that push out of the bank. It's not actually gonna happen for them, as you're gonna see 1 Axis player at least, a few actually, 3 or 4 push on towards the gold. They have shut it down. Duke got that kill on SA, and this is really nice, like recovery defense as well from Tag. You haven't been asked too many questions, let's be honest. So this has been pretty standard. But I think once they come up against bigger teams, they could potentially be seeing Rocket in the semi-finals, which would be a much harder matchup for them. But we'll see how that goes. I'll have to check the bracket after this game. Objective taken. So this is pretty much the last chance. It's on this medic. Oxy is going to get shut down. Unfortunately, coming up against 2 guys. Not favourable odds there. This is going to be a full hold for Tag. Fairly well deserved. It took them a long time to break down that Tag defense. And if they would have had it at that first opportunity, like I have said this about Erase a lot of times in the past, and if they ever rewatch my streams on YouTube, they're probably like, why does Merlin always say the same thing? He hates us. I just say what I see. I say what I see, and Erase always seemingly need 2 or 3 chances at something. When I've seen Erase play well, they've taken everything. First chance, and that's just them playing well. Like all the good teams play well. But they needed 3 goes to get that tank. And a lot of goes to get that gold. They must have got into the bank quite a few times, and it was just because they didn't get there with many players, unfortunately. So I'm going to check out the scores before the end of the round. And we're going to see Tag on Attack. Now, I watched Tag on Monday, and on Attack on Gold Rush, they were very, very strong. They looked very strong. So I'll bring up the scores for you guys. Hey, look at that. 30 kills for a feature playing that SMG engineer role. I don't think he's too used to that role. 27 kills for Lightning, coming very, very closely behind, but bigger damage, of course. Rifle Grenade going to get a bit more damage most of the time. Player picking up 5.1k on Attack as a medic. He did a good job. And the rest of the players sort of like spread evenly kills. Maybe you could ask about Tony's rifle a bit. The fourth lowest damage on that team. He needs to pick up his game. It's going to be a bit easier on defense. Attacking rifle isn't the easiest, particularly with such an experienced lineup. They're not going to be sitting in those prime rifle grenade positions. So we're now going to see Tag on Attack. I did say these guys are pretty strong. Let's see what they can do. They have 15 minutes to attack against. And we have TK Power in the channel. What is happening, my man? You're in for a pretty reasonable night of ET, my man. This is the first game you just missed or just caught the end of the first defense. And this is Tag now trying to win the first map, and then we'll go on to the second map, of course. And then we've got 2 more entire games after that, which is amazing. This is day 1 of Spoo 9's ET Cup, of course. Something he's run many a time. The ET Cup series. And then we're going to see Tag pushing out. It doesn't look like they've gone for an engineer on the back push. They're going to go for that tank very, very quickly. I have a follow in the channel. Thank you very much. As we're going to see the Panzer come out from Erase. Nice shot from Boss HK. It's actually going to shut down that entire Tag side push. With Courage as the last man alive, I think, on this attack, at least in the main area. He's going to be able to push into main. Nearly. Player was not going to have any of that. Big shooting from Player from that back area. Nice play from Eugen. He's going to actually shut down Aphesia on towards that CP. And Eugen playing as a medic on back. That's sort of like Medixa role of Tag. He plays it very aggressive. Reminds me of sort of aggressiveness of Xperia. Xperia used to play it stupidly aggressive. Playing it like near the MG, basically. On the spawn. So, Tag taking their time with these attacks, actually. Taking their time. Nice double kill from Eugen. Rifle is going to come in from Lightning. It's going to shut down 1 on that side push. They actually decided to just go in with 2. Dupe. It's that lurking medic role. He's going to wait for Player. Player risking full there, but Dupe may actually be able to get in on side. As a nice artillery comes out, I'm guessing from Medixa, he got, I think, a 4-man artillery with this sort of artillery last Monday. And we see a big rifle grenade coming from Lightning. That's what I mean. These guys are so experienced. They know the artillery's here. They're not going to be here. I can rifle over there. They're probably over there. Lightning picks up another kill for that 3 kill. And I think it's only 2 or 3 guys alive for the Axis. As you see an engineer somehow creeping through. They need to get this Gib in. And I can't see another engineer for the allies, sorry. As it does look like the Erase guys are going to be able to recover, although there's quite a few Tag players on that side area. The looping nades do come in from SA. He does pick up 1. I'm going to stick on the engineer. His spam's going to be very, very key in defending this stage. Nice nade comes in. I don't think he got the Gib. It's going to be revived. Nice Gib actually comes in from the rifle. And Erase are surviving. Big artillery though from Medixa. That's the 4-man artillery he got on Monday. Will he be able to pick up? I think he's going to get a 2-man. Ooh. SA got very lucky. Eugen did get taken down though. And the next respawn of the allies will be coming into this main attack. It's just, this is what you need for an attack. Tag are doing so well. The constant barrage of artillery, spam, and bodies is very hard to deal with. But Eraser answering all the questions at the moment. The respawn is coming in every time, just at the right time. No, that's the 30-second spawn for you guys. It's gonna happen. As you see Oxy on this side area, does manage to get in that gib. He is taken down for a fairly long spawn, 15 seconds. Leaving the rest of his team just to sort of defend tank. They haven't really been able to get past the tank for about 4 spawns now. And when you can't take over those areas, map control is quite important. You're not going to be able to hold on for too long. It's only a matter of time as you see an engineer start to move in towards the tank. Airstrike has gone down, and I think this is going to actually get some team kills. Oxy maybe miscalled that slightly to his teammates. Eugen didn't seem to have too much of a clue. Even when he was looking at the smoke, he didn't seem to have a clue. That's pretty impressive. So here we go. This isn't a LAN tournament, but the LAN tournament will be next month. As this is just a warm up, just get the teams ready. As you see Tag actually pushing across this main area, and I think this is a Fija. He's going to be able to get a lot of charge into the tank. It's not going to happen as the respawn at Erase. I don't think it's a very strong respawn. I think this is the remaining player. He is going to get taken down. Are there any engineers in the area for the tag team? It is going to be Lightning. He is going to pick up that tank, and it is going to be in the tag's hands. But that was a very good first stage hold against a high quality team. Well played to Erase. 4.5 minutes nearly. You can't really say too much about this. CF is Crossfire. As we're now gonna just see if they can get this main barrier here down for the tank. Not too much progress made so far. Not too much of a defense by Tag either. To be fair, they're not really all over it. Erase just a bit slow to take it over. Don't think they're going to have any chance. Lightning's very hot on escorting this tank. It is past the barrier indeed. And he's done enough. The tank is going to get damaged though. As you see Lightning get shut down there. The CP is now in allied hands. And the Axis just have to damage the tank maybe once or twice more. And now have that like sort of engineer charge like bonus basically. As you see a lot of nades coming in. This is what we didn't see from Tag. Are we going to see it getting damaged? I believe we are. Nice play from Erase. And that's going to add about 10-20 seconds onto the clock at this point. And the engineers are getting killed and gibbed as well. So no tank movement. They are being locked in on this stage. They are nice revive actually. But another damage. One more damage will get the sort of the bonus in. But I think the tank is going to roll into position. As you see the Axis actually managed to get the dynamite off at that CP area. Dynamite diffused, and allied engineer actually got into position to defuse that. It sounds like it was it sounded like it was Lightning, but it was actually a Fija. Dynamite planted. Well, it could have been Lightning. I saw a SMG engineer there. Did Lightning there as well. Could have been either of them. Both playing engineer, of course. Jupe nearly made it towards that third arch. Not much of a defense set up by Erase. Not the sort of thing we saw Tag doing in the last defense. They were there very, very much ready for the Erase team. They are there now. It's a two-man defense at that third arch area. Massive crossfire, really well played from Erase. Chopping down that Tag attack, as you see. 3 or 4 guys just get annihilated. And that's what you want to see. You want to see that huge crossfire from the main area towards that barrels. And I did see a big push coming on towards first arch. I'm going to try and pick some people up in this. Oxy gets off a nice shot towards Duke. Does get in the give as well. Continues the spree. He's going to pick up that 3k. He's going to get taken now. Nearly gets the kill onto Lightning. Not going to happen for him. As you see him get overwhelmed slightly. Now we've seen these strikes from Medixa. Get 4-mans in the past. It's not going to hit anyone this time. Medixa does pick up that Thompson kill though. As you see Eugen lagging quite badly there. As we've now got a couple of players set up in this CP area, this third arch area, and this is the sort of defense we wanted to see. Erase got kind of fortunate; they were handed a chance, one chance to take this over, and they've taken it and they've set up a really nice defense. I have to say I'm really happy for these guys because they have had a sort of run of bad luck. They are coming up against an amazingly good team at the moment, and already this defense is looking good. They can take progress away from this, no matter what the result. As you see, Tony actually pick up a double MP40 kill here at third arch area. But the killouts do come out in for Axis, and you see Crumbs nearly taking one down on full spawn. But they've lost the third arch defense now, as Boss HK is indeed taken down. I'm going to stick on Crumbs now. He's only on that pistol. He's got 2 minutes to deal with. He's going to get overwhelmed, and maybe Erase going to have taken that back. As I'm probably going to watch Medixa here. As you see him getting the airstrike. It doesn't pick up any damage or any kills, sorry. Quite a bit of damage going on to a couple of medics. But that's what Medixa's role is here on this map. Pretty much to just do that respawn kill field up. Which is a role close to my heart. I know the pains of that role. As we see the next push for Tag getting into the bank. It's going to be a Eugen 3-kill. No problems for Eugen there. As you see, actually some really good rotations coming in for Erase. I don't think Eugen is actually playing primarily in this role, in this position, sorry. But you just see them, when needed, they come towards the bank, and Eugen picks up that Luger frag as well. So Erase doing a really good job. Just over 5 minutes remaining on the clock, and oh, you can dream, right? 3 minutes or so from now, you'll really have a good idea of who's gonna walk away with this game, and Spoon9 will have a decision on his hands. How does it work when they draw the map and there's no loser? Who picks them up there? I guess it will be elimination, I assume. As you see the big push coming across for Tag, the kills are getting traded left, right, and centre. You see Erase getting kills and Tag as well, but I think those Tag ones are more important. Of course, getting defenders out of position is much more important than shutting down attackers. As you see, 2 guys from Tag either getting killed or killing out. Big airstrike from player is going to shut down this attack. As Tag get just again annihilated. This is very, very surprising. After seeing them on Monday playing so strong, this is unbelievable. Really well played from the Erase guys. And but the next push is coming in. Lightning has got that opened out with that lightning kill. That lightning rifle grenade is pretty much the standard lightning grenade, right? As I think I'm going to be able to watch Medixa at this first arch. He doesn't actually manage to get a kill. Lightning does manage to pick up a double rifle grenade though, and we're going to see Aphesia on the medic. He has got a nade in hand. Interesting choice there. As I think there's only 2 axes maybe remaining. He can probably push on towards long. He has got an artillery to deal with. The blasts are still coming down. 1 more player left. It is Tony. He is going to get shut down by Ephesia's pistol. Not much health left on the field up. But I think Erase are going to have an opportunity to actually get into position at the truck. Maybe meet Ephesia head on here. He's just going to run on towards the truck with his needle out. I think he thought he had his packs out there. That would have been interesting if he started getting shot, just like needling the air. The barrier has a bit of charge gone into it, but I don't think it's going to get built. This truck's just going to pass, and I think Tag have just managed to avoid a fright. I think most people would have said that Tag were favourites for this game. As a Panzer does come out, the artillery is actually really nicely well placed and timed, but no luck with those blasts, unfortunately. Ephesia's going to be able to push it past, and he's got a bit of medic support as well. The next artillery is actually going to mess over the Axis themselves, but they're getting shut down by Medixa, who I'm going to watch this time. I'm going to watch. He's dead. Okay, jinxed. Okay, that's great. Last time, I didn't watch him. He got a 4-man airstrike. This time, I'm saying I'm going to watch him. Dead. DED. Dead. So, Tag are going to pick up this first map win. I think Spoon9's sigh of relief, maybe? I'm not sure. As he doesn't have to do any sort of admin decision here. So the scores, I'll just update the the main scores on the screen. Those are the stats for you. So we see Tag taking the first map. It's going to be a 2-0 lead here on Gold Rush. The second map is, of course, going to be Erase's choice. And looking at the stats, we have Eugen picking up 39 kills, 48 kills for Oxy. And let's see, for the defending team, 47 kills apiece for Medixa and Lightning, 8.2k damage for Lightning. Really well played by him. And see the Gibbs are pretty good. Erase, again, doing a good job. And Erase out-killed and out-damaged them. Really, really well played, I have to say. They've got a lot they can take from this game. You know, if they can get tagged that close on a map, with a few minor tweaks, particularly on their own attack. You know, if they would have set even a bad time of, say, like 12 minutes, they would have won that. Effectively, they would have won that. Like, without Tag thinking, oh, we've only got this much time left. You know, that psychological side of it, the game. But just in theory, they would have won that. So if they work on that attack, they just got to overwhelm a stage. Gold Rush is all about overwhelming. Same sort of thing can be done here on Supply, but it's not. I mean, ET in general is quite an overwhelming game. It isn't really individual actions. It's a team-based game. That's the way it works. So, you know, if you work as a team, a 6-man team pushing against 2-3 man defense is going to get destroyed most of the time. So we're going to see Erase here on defense first. They have picked Supply as their map. If this gets drawn up, it is going to go to Adlin as the decider. Rifle grenade does come out from Tony, does shut down Kiroj on that initial push. Strike on the main road isn't going to do anything. It's mainly just to stop the allies really taking too much position on that main road. Big artillery from player though is going to shut down 2 in that upper area. Medixa and Dupe turned into scrambled egg on the floor for sure. As we'll now see the upper defense actually from Erase, questions being asked as they allow a couple of medics just to push heavily up. I think player was taken out and maybe the medic was spawned back as an engineer to get that CP. And allies are getting in a bundle of kills. Maybe the plant coming down on the lower area. No Axis in position. There is going to be an Axis player. Brilliant! Amazing shot from Mephesia. He plants the dynamite and instantly gets that. Oh, that was just incredible. Like a triple headshot and Gib on the engineer. That's pretty much just single-handedly. I did say it was all down to team actions. Obviously, he relied on the kills from the rest of his team, but that was an amazing individual play from Mephesia. Maybe a rifle grenade coming in, but it's not going to happen. Medixa picks up that double Panzer kill, and the first stage has gone into the hands of Tag. A brilliant start for the Tag lineup, and Mephesia's going to roll on through. He may be able to push on towards that CP. It is in the Axis hands, of course, but he's going to get on quite a bit of damage. Nice shooting. He takes down the medic, and they're not really going to be able to set up a CP defense at all. So I thought Tag was strong on Gold Rush, but they're really strong here on Supply. And he may be able to get a plant down onto main very, very quickly. As the respawn of the Axis, you hear them coming out. And he is going to get taken down just as he gets that dynamite planted. And that is really, really fortunate for him, as you see a lot of kills coming in for the rest of the Tag team. Crumbs picks up that double kill. And this is really amazing play from Tag. Going to get a main plant down and main blown within the first, 2 minutes? As you see the Gib coming out long range from Kiroj. That artillery support doing a bit of work as well. He's going to wrap up that 3 kill. Maybe get someone on respawn. Let's have a look. Not going to get lucky with that grenade. But he knows where they're not at the moment. As you see him get that nice little Gib. That's some unselfish play. He got taken down for the Gib, giving his team a better chance on the next push. That's some great team play there. That's very much the basics of the game, just shown to the top level. As now Erase have to set up this inside main defense. They're going to have a lot of Tag players to deal with on this main area. The next push from Tag will be very, very soon. Here it comes.
Dynamite planted.
And they haven't done too badly. The truck is slowly moving on towards main, of course. They got the objective so quickly. The truck actually probably was lagging quite heavily behind. Duke is going to take down Eugen on that long spawn. And the next push from Tag is rolling on towards with the truck. I may have called it the tank. I'm not sure why I called it the tank. But as you see, Erase are starting to get a bit of form here on their own map choice. And they need to have an amazing defense here. As you see, a couple of kills coming in for Oxy. Double landmine kill. You saw that landmine just get put down from Tony. And that spam that he put down on main does wrap up that shutdown of the Tag offense. But the respawn comes in instantly. And they're going to be able to just plow on towards main. I'm going to pick up Rifle. Rifle? I'm calling him Rifle, and he shoots lightning. How does that work? Big 3-man airstrike comes in from Adixa as another follow comes in. Thank you very much. And I believe I saw Aphesia pushing up. Whether they know he is or not is another question. He has the support of a medic. He could stop nading now. Just get that gun out. No one's blocking the door. Crumbs is on it. Look at that. That's what he's there for. Block that spam as SA's grenade takes out Crumbs in the doorway. Or in the window, should I say. And he's going to get shut down. Nice play. Aphesia is not from PL. No. Nice shooting by Aphesia there. Look at that. Lots of headshots. He doesn't get any headshots onto SA, but does take him down. I'm going to keep tracking him. And, well, that's different. He is going to decide to kill out, but Erase don't look too strong at the moment. We're not seeing... I mean, their Gold Rush defense was really good. Supply maybe needs a bit of work. Can't put it all on them though, to be honest. Tag did some really great stuff. If they can add maybe 3 or 4 minutes to the clock now, it's going to be a very, very big ask. They can maybe get a reasonable attack off. They haven't really been able to slow down Tag at any stage. That inside main defense was maybe a minute. And every stage has just been rolling on. Medic's a big double. Artillery kill and the tag kills come in. Dupe and Courage picking up SMG frags of pieces. Only Erase really answers back. He has got a bit of control at this truck, but only momentarily, unfortunately. Dupe is going to just get in the back of this truck. Maybe nice and happy to just prone. As the big Panzer comes out from Aphesia in the spawn area. He does vaporize himself as well. But the tank, I'm going to call this... The thing that with wheels moves on, as I think Aphesia has... it's actually Dupe. I'm losing it. I'm lost the plot. As Dupe's in the back of the truck, I think he gets crushed if he stays in the back of the truck like that for too long. As let's see what Crumbs can do on that respawn with just a pistol. One a nade. A pistol and a nade. And a dream. He's going to get quite a bit of damage. 100% accuracy with that pistol. Finally gets a miss. 6 minutes 26. Whoa. 6 minutes 26. That is incredible. Not much I can say. Aphesia went huge. 15 kills. The Dutchman. He's Dutch, by the way. I'm not sure. Aphesia is from PL. I'm not sure. Nerubian that name. Nerubian Muna. Yeah. Man. I'm good. Hope you're well. Nice to see quite a few faces in chat. Hope you're enjoying the game. We have got 2 more games to come. We're going to see a semi-final. I'm going to check the matchups before I decide which one I'm going to cast. I've got the one I probably want to cast. It depends if that matchup happens. So we're going to see Erase try and do something here. They're going to need to do better than what Tag did. Tag did like almost an exemplary push. Every stage was near enough to that first push. They even bypassed the CP. They had to wait for the truck, you know? I think the fastest you can win this map is like without any defense is like 3 minutes 45, and they did 6 minutes 20. You know? Oh, so there was pretty much only a 2.5 minute slowdown from Erase. That is really poor. As we see, the first defense from Tag doing the job that's needed. A double kill coming in for Crumbs and Lightning. And that's gonna be pretty much it already. I mean, they only have to slow down this first stage for about a minute and a half, and they've already won. That's a brilliant position to be in as a team, knowing that you only have to really slow the enemy down. That's realistically all you have to do. But Panzer nearly comes in. I believe that may have been Eugen. He is going to get shot down. Maybe it was actually Boss HK. I'm not 100% sure there. A lot of players died very quickly, as artillery has gone down on the main road area. And well, at least a race can see where they've made the mistakes. They can see where they haven't made mistakes. Big spam coming in from the cave area from Esse. He is going to get taken down. Surprised by Crumbs there. Crumbs is going to take a nade to the face for Struggles, and they may actually be able to take over this low area. Nice kill coming for double kill. In fact, comes in for Ephesia. Both players were fairly weak, but you do what you got to do. You got the 2 kills that were needed and shut down the remaining allied players there. So, but like I say, tag at least, a race at least know where they've made their mistakes. As you see, a plant maybe coming down in this lower area. Ephesia's going to shut him down. They've got to work on that. Just simple stuff. Work on your Gold Rush attack as a team, as a big wave. You want to be that ocean coming across that middle of that courtyard. And of course, their defense. If nothing else, you just got to work on just slowing them down, getting stages. They're going to get stages. This is ET. You know, a 15-minute flag hold is very rare and very, very, very hard to do. If you want to set up your defense to get a 15-minute flag hold, most of the time you're going to be disappointed. As Ephesia, we're watching Ephesia quite a bit there. He's going huge. Lots and lots of kills coming in. I'm going to watch someone. I'm going to watch Kirej. He's the field up on middle. Kind of surprising. I thought I would maybe see Ephesia. Maybe see Medixa. But it's in fact going to be Kirej. I think he's sort of highlights the sort of utility role that he can play. I think I sort of expected him to be the SMG engineer on the tank on Gold Rush, but I mean he seems to be a player that can pretty much play any position. They might finally get this plant down in the low area. Lightning has other ideas though, and maybe they're actually going to be able to push into this low area. They have given up the flag, as the allies did capture that. So the plant is finally going to go down, but that's not going to change too much on this game, guys. It's going to be a 4-0 victory for the tag, and we're going to watch the next game. And the next game's going to be in about 8 or 10 minutes, I would assume. We might have a quick break. So if you want to watch the next game and you want to get, I don't know, some snacks or a drink, or you need a toilet break, now's the time. As Tony was not getting out of the way of that dynamite. A big artillery on that main area may actually shut a couple down. Puts quite a bit of damage onto one medic. And again, that's all you need to do. I mean, with 2.5 minutes left, they didn't even need to do that. But tag just slowing the race pushes down by an entire spawn there. They can't risk fall, so they have to respawn. Big spam coming out onto this crossroads, and it's a bit badly timed, but it may actually pick up a kill. Nope, it's gonna maybe pick up some Gibbs instead. As you see, no one alive pretty much for a race on that crossroads push. Oxy coming through the tunnels is going to be able to take down one, but that is indeed GG. Someone went for the hero strike, trying to get that frag movie moment. If anyone gets a 5-man airstrike on that crossroads, I'm never going to speak about it. I won't even see it. I just won't even see it. No frag movie. Doesn't happen. As you see, player actually picking up a couple of kills. He's been doing some really good shooting today. He's like, I think top fragger at one point on a big triple kill actually comes in for tag. And it is Crumbs. These frags are pretty much the bonus Ephesia. Maybe just getting a bit warmed up for the next game. They potentially have to play Rocket, which would be a pretty amazing matchup, I have to say. Rocket was sort of like a last moment lineup put together. I'm sure it was in the works for a couple of weeks, but it was very much a late feature in the sign-up list to the LAN. I think Spoon9 actually bought his slot very early, so he was very confident of getting a team together. As you see him, Crumb's just doing what he does. CP getting the revives in, getting some damage in as well. Not much more to say about this game, guys. It is going to be a 4-0 victory. Jupes doing what you all should do. Take a break. Take that opportunity. MG42 kill comes out triple. I rarely ever see people use the MG. Oh, is he going to be able to that close quarters MG? He's going to finish it off with the Luger. Oxy, that one bullet Luger kill. That hurts. That hurts. Medixa just rubbing it in a little bit. He's happy to get. Needs a bit of practice on all the weapons, you know. So the time has run down. We're going to look at the scores before someone disconnects. I'm going to let you just peruse those. I'm going to update the scores.